Hello everyone, this is me, Dusty Circuit here, and welcome to Fortnite with Skade. Probably the last time we play this season, I'm not sure.
Womp womp womp.
Actually, we'll have one more Friday, if I counted that right.
Okay.
Yeah, because then we have the event, so.
Woo! Smash like if you like events. I'm sorry, I won't do that again.
Jeez, Evan. I wish you could see me just shaking my head at you.
So stupid, I just can't help it.
Okay, let me think. So I need 6,000, something hundred. That's like 5,000.
Feminine icon radio takeover. But do they mute the curse words? That's my question.
There's gotta be some challenges that aren't too hard. Ugh.
I'm hoping the new challenges came out, actually. I should have looked before we went in.
Ooh.
I hate doing challenges. They're so annoying.
See, and I love the challenges. Like, I love the challenges. It's like...
Hey, Scruff.
The quest
His name is...
level up faster.
Yeah,
No, it's
that's
not.
true, Magic.
What?
And his name is Carrot. Evan.
No.
Know your dog's
Scruffy.
name.
You see any easy quests? Well, I guess everyone has different quests. Destroy objects or structures at junction. Where is it?
Let's see. All right, what do I have to do? Quests, weekly. Oh, yay, new ones. Okay.
Oh, there's an asteroid.
Chest or inbox within 45 seconds and landing in different matches. Wow, why are these so easy this time? I'm assuming just because, like, there's less time, so people, like, can't really just wait till the end and do it all at once, I guess. I don't know.
Such an ego,
It
wow.
feels like the weekly ones are just a lot easier than usual.
I
I mean,
can't-
considering the one, remember, Volky, if you can hear, do you remember the one where we were, where we were, like, trying to find, we had to, like, bounce off of the one thing and then bounce and then bounce
Oh,
three
Blue.
times. What?
Blue, there's a Viking village, it's back.
Are you talking with the big ship?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been back since the season 6.
Oh, it has?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Why
it has.
am I always late to everything?
It really, truly has.
Oh, I didn't
talked
notice.
about it in depth, like a few of them, but it's okay.
I haven't noticed it, and I never went to the location even when it existed, like in the originally, like all those years ago. So I'm just like, oh, I just literally like was like flying down, and I just see, oh, hey, that location I haven't seen in a while.
It's okay. It's
Sorry.
cute.
Don't call it cute. I'm not a baby.
I hate the water. I hate the water.
Clearly.
I hate the
Babies
water.
are cute.
I hate the water. I hate the water.
It's simultaneously a flattering and almost infantilizing thing to hear. You sound cute. Thank you. Thanks, Dad.
I'm in a ball. I'm in a ball. I'm in a ball. Ball.
Oh, Blue's in a thingamajiggy.
Blue is. I love the baller.
Volky is typing.
Where'd you find it?
Oh, Volky, do you hear us? Volky, my beloved, are you back from the depths of Muteville?
Fire,
Was it
fire.
Evan? Did he mute you? Oh,
Oh,
no,
he
you're
was
good. Could you hear us? We've been rambling and talking.
Well, I was not.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
Good, then I won't feel rejected and won't
I
have
was-
that self-esteem for you not acknowledging me.
I
I'll
was
just blame
literally
that
like,
on Evan.
Blue, where'd you find
Good.
that baller?
Actually, in a really random on a dock of all things, should not have been there, but yet here we are.
I'm a pretty good source for that.
Yeah,
I'm
Evan
a-
is really good at lowering my self-esteem, so we'll just leave
Yep.
that for him. I don't want
That's
to
what
have you
friends-
take his thing.
That's what friends are for.
Do they still have the
They made a
hoverboard?
whole song about that. Mm-hmm.
They did.
Times and bad times.
Although, did you know that it was?
Make you feel crappy all the time.
Although, did you know that Dionne
That's what
Warwick was?
friends are for.
Did you know that Dionne Warwick did not actually write the song though? It was actually like it was her cover. She did a cover with it with Elton John and I forget the other people's names, but actually hers was not the original one. I learned that not long ago.
Are the hoverboards still here?
I have no idea. I haven't really. I'll be honest and say I have not played since like Monday.
I do love that. I do
Not
love
because
that
I didn't
song.
want to. Just I've been really sick all week for those.
Ooh, an airstrike.
That's what Friends Are For is actually a very lovely song, I gotta say. I do much prefer Dionne Warwick's version. I'm very glad that became the more popular one. No offense to the original artist. Dionne Warwick, she's the woman who sings That's What Friends Are For.
Say her first name again.
Dionne Warwick.
Okay.
That's what... Am I saying it wrong?
No, I don't think you are. I think I did not know the name.
Oh, yeah. Dionne...
Dionne. How do you spell it?
Yeah. Dionne.
Oh.
Yeah, she's the one who, like, popularized That's What Friends Are For.
I'm
it was her
familiar.
cover,
I've just
yeah.
never heard that word said out loud before. I've read it many times on, like, playlists, things like that, you know?
I think it
But
was...
I've never actually heard anyone say the word.
I want to say it was Burt Bacharach who was the original singer of that song before I think it was 1985 was when they did the one. And I think it was to.
Oh no!
It was to.
I'm out of
it was
energy.
it was to spread money for. It was to try and get money for you know, that very famous disease of the 80s, research.
Ah.
I don't know music, but I do know stupid things like that.
Yeah.
You guys, I'm really sad. My ball is out of energy. Is there any
Yeah.
ball charging stations, please?
Yeah, right over here. I can charge a ball.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get
Why do I feel that that's not?
Blue, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get the stuff in the pass. It's just I can't afford to buy the pass, all the stuff. So, probably.
Yeah, the only other way to do it would be to play a lot. You'd have to play every day. I think I'm gonna blow up my ball since
I missed
it's out of
that.
I
energy.
only play
nice.
every Fortnite Friday, and I still haven't get enough for the next battle pass.
Nice job, Circuit.
Not for the next battle pass. I mean, I need to get levels for this battle pass.
I think Magic's wanting the cosmetics, not so much the V-Bucks.
Oh.
I think.
Oh, this airplane's damaged.
I'm shooting so many people out of the sky with with the infantry rifle. I love this weapon so much. I forget how
Where are
amazing.
the
Whoa!
airplanes? Where are the airplanes anyway?
I don't know. Where am I being shot from?
They are
I have a rift.
over at Frosty Flights usually.
Oh,
No!
come
Oh
on.
god! Oh!
Why
Don't
didn't
tickle me!
why
No!
didn't I
Tickle me,
jump?
Elmo!
My jump rift didn't work. My
How did
rift.
every time. Like, is this just an Evan thing? I just always will miss the
Apple.
last shot required to kill
Apple,
somebody.
I was saying apple.
Why?
What?
Dude,
It
why did
completely threw me off balance. What the heck?
Why didn't I
Are you okay?
I
Why
said apple.
What?
Why did-
Okay. Congratulations.
You cannot say I said anything other than apple.
Why didn't I jump?
Did you say like no word and then yeah?
Maybe.
Why didn't
Like your hamster butt. B-U-T-T.
That was really funny this morning.
It
Did
was.
anyone even see that? Did you see it,
Yes.
Magic?
Yes, very much so. I did. Why did you
Sorry
think I
about
said?
that.
Why do you think I said lol? You wouldn't say lol if you didn't say something funny.
True.
Exactly.
It is very rare that I say
And
something
something funnier that got very correctively covered up in very quick
Yeah,
succession after I pointed out the transgression.
Where are the airplanes?
I don't even know. Like they just are kind of in random locations, but a lot of them will be destroyed now because
Sir, that was silly.
in a game-
of you.
in a game like Rumble, like it's like the first thing people are gonna do is just shoot the big thing in the sky.
Yeah, I haven't found any.
That's me. Hi.
Powerful.
I'm the
I
big
haven't-
thing in the sky.
You
I
are
haven't
pretty
found
big, I
any.
gotta say.
That's
Also,
pretty
my
funny.
jump. Why didn't my jump drift work? It didn't do anything. All it did, it threw stuff on me. That's it. It didn't get me into the sky.
Why can't?
Oh,
It doesn't. And what it does is it literally throws junk on you. That's what it does.
Oh,
I
I
thought
really-
it was so. I thought it
It'll,
was so.
it'll throw like toilets and stuff, if I remember right.
Oh, I thought it was.
the used one.
You know what? I really.
I thought it was supposed to make me fly. I mean, not
If-
fly. I thought it was supposed to launch that
I
portal.
think- I try to say, I think that me
Hi.
struggling to get a final.
Blue, take the jetpack, Blue. There's
I
literally
don't
a
want
jet.
it. I know, but I don't want it though. Do you already have one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got too much good stuff on me.
I gotta say, I feel like me struggling to get the final shot on somebody,
There's
like
a
when I
third
killed.
jetpack in here.
It's me. Hi.
These houses
I
are
think-
filled with jetpacks.
I feel like if you want any proof that I'm a guy, it's the fact that whenever I'm trying to kill
We
somebody, I
know.
always seem to. I always seem to miss the.
Mansplain everything. Of course you're a guy.
Oh, shut up! Whenever I'm trying to kill
Come on, guys,
somebody.
that's pretty funny right there.
Whenever I'm trying to kill somebody, I will get every shot on them except the last one I need to kill them. Like, I genuinely just suck at getting that final
Yeah,
shot. I
that's-
think that is
that's just-
that really does prove I'm a man. If you needed any more evidence, that is the proof that because I cannot
I
land
probably
final
don't
shot
stop to
on
ask
people.
for directions either.
I may have done a bad thing.
What are you on about?
You know.
Oh,
I
what?
may have-
What do you mean
It's
ask
very
for directions?
standard man things that they don't ask for directions. They're just too proud of them.
I may have made a
What?
giant.
What do you mean?
Have you never heard that? Have you really
No,
never
well-
heard that men in general are known for being horrible about asking for directions? They would
well,
rather
no,
let,
because
they would rather be let you be lost than ask for directions. It's like a
I'm a-
pride thing. I don't
see,
know.
that makes sense. I just have personally never operated
I
as that. If
really
I can't,
don't-
if I can't find where I'm going,
It's
I
like
just
a
ask.
thing. It's like a
Oh,
thing though.
no, I
like
guess
men
it would make
are.
sense. Oh yeah, I'm sure.
It's like mansplaining. It's like that.
Yeah,
Oh my
you run for
God.
your life. There's a giant orb forming.
Okay, I'm trying to drink
Yeah.
my drink. I got 2 seconds.
No, that makes sense.
Woo! I did it.
I may have spawned a giant orb out of.
It's more-
storm magic.
It was more just making an innuendo of a joke about the fact that I just can't seem to always like kill somebody. I've got them down to like literally 1 HP, and I just cannot seem to be able to get that
Are
final
you
shot
saying
that
you
kills
need
them.
someone to steal your kills for you? Is that what you're saying?
I'm
'Cause I
I'm
can
just
be
saying
that
that.
person. I can be
I
that
think
person.
I just need. I think I need
You
someone
need
to just
someone
step
to
in.
follow you around and just get that very last.
I think
kill.
I need.
That
I just need
10
that.
HP. Is that what
I
you
need
Come on,
somebody to
Blue.
just. I need somebody to just step in and finish the job for me. You know what I mean?
Yes,
What's
clearly.
With you? What's with you, Blue? You were supposed
What?
to get. You
Was I
with-
supposed to die?
Yes.
How dare
Then-
I not die? What is going on?
Yeah.
Fine.
Oi.
Take this.
Stay still, specimen.
Okay, I'll stay still and you can kill me, Magic. Right. I hear sirens. Oh no,
What?
a
It's-
toilet
no,
is
wait.
falling from the sky.
Wait, is the blitz happening again? It's too soon.
What are you talking about?
I love this
Oh,
jetpack.
of course you're American, so you don't know that. Never mind. You said there are alarms going off and there's bombs everywhere. I'm talking about the Blitz in
Oh.
World War II. That thing that we
We're
literally like.
American. We barely know our names.
It's worse when I've told you the history of the Blitz so many
I
times.
hear everything you say. You say a lot. I don't have that kind of data memory.
But it's like,
clearly.
but it's like I've said it like in so many different conversations. I'd have thought by now it would have stuck.
No, you got to throw something against the wall about 58 million times. for
Yeah,
me.
it's where the expression "keep calm and carry on" comes from. We would get blitzed so
I thought
much
that
during
came
World
from
War.
a towel, like a hand towel that someone made a cute quote for. a
You
hand towel.
shut up because you know exactly that
Carry on.
you are winding me up and I know that because we've been over this.
Oh, I need to use
No.
ARs, apparently.
It's,
okay.
during-
oh, wow. Good
during-
job, you killed
During
me.
World War II, London would get frequently blitzed by the enemies, shall we say?
See, we
and
say
so
the word
we-
blitz, but
so-
blitz is a football term, not soccer.
Yeah.
American
And where do you think? And where do you think that came from? Blitz means lightning in German.
Clearly, it came from football.
Yes, clearly. No, but
Pretty
we
sure it
would
was
get
a Seahawk that came
we would get blitzed so much in London in World War II that
Oh,
it would
no,
be frequent
we
when the air raid sirens would go off and you'd step into the bunker and then you could be there hours before you'd hear the sirens saying it was safe to come out. So propaganda posters called "Keep Calm and Carry On" were distributed. So people had good morale when they had to be hidden underground, safe from the, well, shall we say the bombs above. And so when you said, oh, I'm hearing sirens, I was like, the blitz has started again. It's too soon.
The bombs. Oh, nice job, Bo. Holy cowboys. Nice job.
No, it was an
Nice job,
airstrike.
Galaxy.
I had through an airstrike.
Yeah.
Yeah, blitzes here are when you go after your quarterback. It's called a blitz. Yeah, meaning like it's a football.
So in the UK it was called, if you say the blitz and people immediately know what you're talking about, it was us being attacked by planes. So it was in World War II by the enemy. I won't say what the enemy was. And then you'd have things like, there was also the word blitzkrieg, which meant lightning war. It would be like a massive attack of enemy forces, and they were very popularized terms from World War II, and so blitz probably comes from that.
I think it's time I put my old...
It's not nobody here would call it a football term, and it would actually almost be like, the difference between them would almost be like...
Non-Americans. Non-Americans.
No. Yeah.
Americans, the word blitz is a football term.
You disappoint me.
Proudly.
Well, see, we never had to live through attacks because nobody ever attacked America except for the British back when we were just colonies.
Yeah, apart from that. You guys are actually pretty lucky. All you guys do are attack yourselves, really. We stay away from that. Either way. Yeah.
I like it. I'm going back to my old skin. This one. This good old Scarlet Witch.
Something I actually did find quite interesting today is during World War II, George Orwell actually used to be a propagandist. He would actually help create posters for strong morale. And George Orwell is the same person who wrote 1984, where he criticizes propaganda. He actually used to be a propagandist before he made a novel criticizing propaganda.
Ugh.
Sounds
Well, that was
confused.
Yeah, that is the exact takeaway I was looking for. Top marks. You hated 1984? Oh my god. You disappoint me. It was not slow. It was great.
Also-
I just hated it.
Also, Evan, no one cares what you think.
Wow.
We love you, Evan.
No one cares what you think, Magic.
I don't think a lot of us care. It's all said in love.
My facts aren't that interesting. I just feel like if there's something you can learn, if there's
Your
something
magic sense of-
interesting.
What? What is that?
that went the backwards. I was trying to shoot you. Not shoot you, but shoot you.
But I would
There you
say though,
Flintlock.
you know what, Americans, I have no issues if there's anything about history, British history, you guys don't know, and I appreciate that. But if you are one of my good friends, and I've told you about things a lot, and you don't love me, and you don't pay attention to the things I've said several times, and you forget again, like as if it's the first time I've said it, that will hurt my heart. I understand.
The good thing your heart is 3 sizes too small, so it doesn't really hurt too much. Wait, do you know actual Grinch lore before I get surprised here for a second?
No, because I've never actually watched The Grinch before. But I did still think the quote was funny.
That's really
And also, I am not the Grinch. How dare you?
Yay, I found a baller.
I did too.
Yay, fun.
Do you guys believe this? Yesterday, I was being compared to the Grinch.
Yes. Well, it's
Yeah,
just more your
oh.
physical looks, not so much your mental looks. I mean, your
My
mental
God.
look.
My mental look. Whoa! What kind of mental look do I have to you?
It was your physical attributes.
I forgot. I do look pretty
Actually,
green.
no, it's
and
more
pretty,
of
like,
your hatred of all things. I think that kind of
anything that makes people
makes
happy.
us. The fact that you are lime green, have a big furry belly is just bonus, honestly.
It's the fact that I will constantly.
And you have your dog, which I thought was hysterical. I had not watched that version of The Grinch, the new one. Riley had wanted me to watch it, and it was pretty good. I actually liked it.
There's an airplane.
I've never seen The Grinch. I have been meaning to.
Wait,
like,
none of them? Not even the Jim Carrey Grinch, and you literally are Jim Carrey?
Nope.
Disappoint me.
There's an airplane.
That's heavy words, and I really rarely use them.
Someone changed an airplane. I gotta go get it. I gotta go get the airplane.
I've read the book.
I have not even read the book. No, I literally have like when
well, that's just because you can't read yet. But once you learn to read, you should read the book.
Rude. Mine not like when it comes to like Christmas literature. I've had none of it. The most like the Christmas movies I've watched are the Home Alone movies. I've watched.
Is not Christmas lore.
All right, who cares? There's also
Kevin.
Elf. I've also seen Elf. That's a very good one. I have seen The Polar Express, Arthur Christmas. I've seen several of the classics, but also plenty that are classic that I have also not seen.
Like
a
Grinch?
How do you fly an airplane?
Have you seen Elf?
There are the controls on the. I just said that. I literally listed the Elf
I missed that one. Sorry. There was a lot. My brain was processing them. I missed that one. Sorry. Good. I'm glad you've seen Elf. Riley won't disown you that way. So.
I do love.
Here's
I do
a
like
baller.
listening.
If someone's looking for a baller.
I threw mine out because I went get an airplane. And this thing.
Anyone is looking for a baller that's on.
Oh, there's weapons on this thing. Who knew this thing had weapons?
Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta, Epsilon.
Why
Beta,
are people
Eta,
shooting at me? I didn't do anything to them.
Kappa, Lambda, Mu, Nu, Z, Omicron, Phi, Chi, Psi, Omega.
I didn't do anything to them. Also, there's a second airplane. I hope I don't crash into it. Or crash into the ground. Oh. Up. Oh, shoot. Oh, yeah, that's not good. Okay, hit the ground. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take that baller. This airplane's not very fun. Very difficult to use. No! They're shooting my baller. It's not indestructible.
Haha.
Oh, goodness. Take them. Take your negativity somewhere else.
Haha. I will. Hey, Blue, I'm coming for you with my negativity. Oh, Blue's gone.
I don't remember your negativity ever leaving. How are you coming with something that never left?
Oh, you sound exasperated.
I can't breathe. I was having coffee.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
No, it's okay.
Oh, now you're sorry.
Yeah, now you're sorry. Sorry, look.
Is that airplane still on the ground? Oh, yes, people are. Oh, no, the bad guys have it. Oh, no, run for your life. Run for your life.
My dumb ball ran out of stuff again.
Mine's almost broken.
Oh, that happens a lot.
Shut up. Oh my god, Evan.
You shouldn't have said that, Blue.
Jeez, Evan. Be more mature than your shoe size, please.
I don't know why you're laughing. I was just saying
shoes
about.
Are not, never mind. I forgot you wear a shoe. Never mind.
What? Hey, what?
Magic eye shall protect you.
I don't know why you were laughing. I was just saying, you know,
Where
it just
are
happened
you?
a lot,
I don't
you know?
see you.
I'm currently dying.
Sorry.
I don't see any hoverboards. Where are you, hoverboards? I want a hoverboard.
Dear hoverboards, we're looking for you.
Dear hoverboards, come out or I'll murder your family. Well, if I can find your family.
How come I can't hit this person? What is going on? God, I've got the aiming skill of a fish.
Maybe your skill issue.
Oh yeah.
Maybe.
Right.
Just maybe. Probably.
You're a fish. Don't talk to me, fish.
I want to be a fish. Can I be any fish I want?
I want to be an electric eel. Those are fun.
Ooh, those would be good ones.
I'd zap you.
Yeah. Zap or magic? Why are you zapping magic?
No. If I were an electric eel, I would wrap around your leg and I'd zap you.
Nah, actually, I saw an episode of that on what's it called? River monsters or whatever. They were trying
Well,
to
knowing you probably go, oh, that tickles, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also,
I mean,
why
like,
do people,
finally.
you know, TV always. Don't you find that TV always makes people think that jellyfish have electricity powers when it's actually poison? They're not. When they touch someone, they're poisoning them, not shocking them with electricity. That's what people think jellyfish do sometimes.
That's a very sad realization.
Yeah.
The same thing about
When you find that jellyfish are not actually
it's like finding out that bees die
Lord,
when they
is this
sting.
gonna go into the whole peeing on your leg talk again?
Oh no.
No, please no.
Let's not go there. Otherwise I'll pee on yours.
Okay.
But that's
Well,
not
Is
what,
that
sorry.
you? That has to be you.
Oh god!
Well,
No! I've made it worse! Oh my god! I'm sorry. Yes, that was
What
me.
is wrong?
What? Sorry, yeah, that was me. That's what you'll have to have a shower. Who is this
such
blue
pee-pee
woman shooting at me?
Ooh, a hand cannon.
It's your calves, not mine.
Are calves the same thing in the UK as they are in the US?
What? Yeah, like the rear part of your leg, like the bottom rear part of the leg. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wasn't sure if you guys know.
Yeah.
I can't remember what I was trying to say.
I reckon the pee talk threw you off. You know.
Oh yeah,
My
I forgot I'm
fault.
supposed to be using ARs. Oh, I also need to travel with my pickaxe out, which is so.
Oh, I also gotta drop this thing. One with coming up.
Did you? I should have been playing, but I. Pickaxe is out. Nobody mind me. Just a blue running around with her pickaxe out. Nothing
And-
to see.
Just the magic with the grenade. And die. And die.
I'm
I
out of
hated
it.
that I just killed someone. That was really rude of me.
There's a
It's
storm.
taken me so long to die that I literally have ran out of ammo in one of my guns.
There's a storm bubble.
There we go.
I'm in.
Girl. Did you work out this morning? Yes, I did. I ran around with my pickaxe. Yes, I did.
How is this? Oh my god, Jasper!
Yes.
Oh, also, my parents are gonna be gone.
You want Jasper?
Sorry, I didn't mean.
Ooh.
Not both
Where are they
my-
going?
Sorry, I didn't mean both my parents. Just my mom and just my mom.
I'd been funny if you said I didn't mean both of my parents, just my mom and my dad. That'd have been funny.
No, I meant to say just my mom. She's going with my pappy and brother to go hunting.
Ooh, like a girls' weekend?
No,
Only with
my
your
brother.
brother and your granddad hunting. You know, girls' weekend. Same time.
That sounds right, yeah.
We're gonna do hair, makeup, watch some Dirty Dancing, and
You know what? My
chocolate.
pappy asked me if I wanted to come with him.
Gotta get a bit of the Swayze on your screen.
Did you say that's silly, Pappy? Do I really
Oh,
look
yeah.
like I want to do that? Do
Yes,
you not know me at all? Do you not know
I
me?
don't. I understand he wants me to hang out with him and go to the lease with him, but like, there's not much to do, and I really don't feel like being in the middle of nowhere.
You're like, as fun as that sounds, which it doesn't, I'm gonna have to decline it.
Besides, it's not our camper. It's my uncle's camper, which is a narcissist.
The rich uncle? The rich one?
No. My sister's. My sister's brother. Sorry,
Wait.
not my sister brother. Sorry, I meant to say my mom's.
Your brother.
My mom's brother.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no, guys, we got first again.
Oh, also,
Come on.
also,
Next.
I got
Next
I,
game.
I got 19 limbs.
Oh my
Hey.
goodness! Nice job, guys.
Look
Yeah.
at you, Circuit.
Look at
I
you
got
guys with
24.
your. I was running around with my pickaxe.
You
out.
seriously got 24?
No,
Yeah.
he didn't. Ignore him.
Shut up. Yes, I did.
No, he. Let me see. Prove it.
Okay, fine. Oh no, sorry, I got 29 limbs. Hang on. How do I...
You screenshot.
The problem is, though, is that you're then just going to say it was fake.
Let me see. How photoshopped is it?
oh, also, yeah. Also,
It's not photoshopped at all.
Oh, that's not even the same font, Evan. You can do better than that.
Shut up! Just shut up! I
It's
will
like
actually.
someone finger painted the 2 and the 9.
I will actually slap you.
Also, my
Try
sister,
to make it believable.
my mom.
I hate you. Why? I hate everything about you.
Also, my mom's brother is.
You're so
I
smug,
really.
just laughing like that. I hate you, seriously.
I'll happily die from coughing to death over that one.
Can you
I'll
let
let
Magic
So-
talk?
Sorry, go ahead, Magic.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
my mom's brother and his wife, they're really mean people. I don't like them. They're mean.
They sound mean.
Not to
We are not fans already, are we, guys?
Also, they spoil my brother. They spoil him, but they don't care about me. I understand that they're his godparents or whatever, but they barely give me anything.
But you're both their nephews, or we'll just say that for their terms. But they're both your family, so that's silly in my opinion.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
annoying.
I love
Also,
how. Sorry.
Also, they spoil their.
You love
Well, I
me,
wouldn't
it's
say. Now that I think about it,
I don't.
they do get their son a lot of
Really.
stuff, but they also do really bad punishments too.
their
I
son.
don't.
Yeah, they have a son, and also the punishments they do aren't exactly punishments I approve of. So,
Jeez.
the normal Southern family punishments.
Fly swat to the legs.
Well, that and taking his iPad away, which honestly I find unnecessary.
Oh, beat me, but don't take away my iPad. If iPads were a thing when I was a little kid, I would like beg my dad. I'd be like, spank me, like hit me, but don't take away my iPad.
Oh god! I know the context in which that is being used, but it just that word is so ruined for me.
Which one?
Spank.
Can we
Oh.
ready up?
Evan behave.
Sorry.
I'm trying to. It's just so hard. It's just
Evan.
You know what I'm
What are you
excited for?
giggling at me for? You're
I'm
the one who's calling my images fake. God.
I'm excited
I
for
didn't
the
knew you were gonna do it.
Photoshop that. You didn't even
You're
try
so
to match up the right
you're-
size.
You're so predictable. That's my favorite thing about you. It's like I didn't even have to. I just knew you were gonna say it. You were already saying I didn't get a limb, so I just knew. I didn't even have to say it out loud. I knew me posting that would make you go, "Oh, that's fake." I absolutely
You know what?
despise
You guys
as a
actually
human.
had
gave her
hella
the idea.
limbs, and that was really good.
Also,
I think I
you
had
can't-
5.
You can't make this better. I hate you, and and even your
Bo,
compliments
you
cannot
had
even
wonderful
recover.
limbs, Bo. Very nice limbs.
I'm ex-
Galaxy, fantastic limbs.
Uh-huh.
Magic, good job on the limbs. Dusty, way to go.
barely
Volky,
killed
I
anyone.
love all your limbs. There you
I
go.
didn't
You
even
feel better
kill
now,
anyone.
Evan.
I didn't
But I'm
even-
not telling you. No, sir.
I hate
No,
I hate
ma'am.
you even
I didn't
more.
even. I didn't even
How
kill
have you managed to
anyone.
make me hate you even more than before? How
I
is that
didn't
even-
possible? You
I didn't
pop
even
it.
kill anyone.
That's really not that hard. Hi, I'm an elf.
God.
Do you see my...
Also,
Why are
I'm
you
excited.
hitting me, sir? We
I'm
don't hit our
excited for the
friends.
Polar. Are y'all excited for the Polar Express prequel? I wonder when it's gonna come out.
Let's do some circles.
Because I want a Polar Express prequel, and I'm really excited.
I don't know that I want that though. Like I'm.
It's a prequel. It's gonna tell us how the Polar Express was founded and how the conductor got to where they were.
Well, clearly it was Tom Hanks that founded it, right?
No, have that I actually saw some like not necessarily spoilers, but like guesses on what the
It'll
what the
be.
plot-
I'm thinking the plot will be about boats.
No, it's gonna like how
Can't be some of them.
I read on how people think they're gonna do it, and how the story is gonna go. And I'm not gonna say it, of course, because spoilers. But I think that
You can say that it will be something, right?
Yeah, I'm excited. I just wonder what kind of if they're gonna use animation or live action.
I think they're gonna use claymation, like Coraline.
Oh, wait, Blue, you
Oh my
haven't
gosh,
heard-
Coraline as in the Polar Express.
Yeah.
That's
Blue, you haven't heard about the claymation problem, have you?
Are we out of clay? Did somebody
Yes.
not pay the clay bill?
That's literally exactly what the problem is.
We literally had a clay. Just go to Georgia. There's literally clay in the dirt.
The studio that makes Shaun the Sheep or whatever, the company they bought their clay from, and it's only type of they use a certain type of clay, and the only company that made that clay shut down.
Well, how dare
Although
they?
that's actually a bit of a myth. They actually mostly use plasticine and not clay, so generally they don't actually really have much of a problem with that.
Well,
Wow,
okay,
are you calling magic a liar?
okay, it's plasticine, clay, same thing, whatever. It's still
No, they're very different.
It still works like clay.
We call it clay.
It still works like clay.
Yeah, I'm going. It's clay.
Yeah,
It's
whatever.
Yeah,
Just ignore Evan. We all do.
God.
Except his mom, he doesn't. Janet's clearly the problem half the time.
Yeah.
But Dusty has a good solution on that one. Evan.
Yes. I hate everything.
You know.
Speaking
So
of karaoke this week, guys.
You know what I just
No.
watched yesterday?
Don't go to it. Cancel.
You can
cancel
all hear
karaoke.
me sing. I'm gonna sing
boycott
just
karaoke.
to. I'm gonna sing just to Evan. It's a little song by Ugly Kid Joe called "I Hate Everything About You." Mhm.
So, you want to know what I watched?
Yeah.
I'm not a boycotter, but boycott karaoke.
I watched the new My Little Pony.
Okay, cancel culture.
The My Little Pony New Generation. I don't really like it as much as the original My Little Pony.
I thought that went away a long time ago.
No, it did, like 2019. It's not as good as the My Friendship thing. They could have made it good, but this one good, but they just didn't. And and they came out with 6 seasons in a matter of 2 years. Like 6 seasons of this show.
That's a lot.
Yes, they are very much pushing it. They are literally forcing it down our throats. I swear. They are forcing it down our throats, and I am not.
That's what it sounds like. I wouldn't accept it either. I'm gonna say no, sir. No, thank you.
They kind of went fast with Cuphead too, but Cuphead was actually really nice. I hope. Are they gonna have a 4th season? Because I would really like the 4th season of Cuphead.
I don't know. I'm just sitting here currently trying to get my last 189
You can't catch me.
meters. I'm the gingerbread man.
No, you can't catch me. I'm the Scarlet Witch. The Scarlet Witch broke out of the mirror realm.
I'm currently an elf.
Oh, Blue, have you even seen the mirror realm scene where she breaks out of the mirror realm scene in
What movie?
Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. The scene where she breaks out of the mirror prison universe is a tad bit gory, I could say.
Did they use 2 mirrors to
No,
do that?
So the Scarlet Witch, the mirrors, and when she was in the mirror realm kind of shattered, and she walked through the mirror like they were pools of water. But while coming out of the mirror realm, she kind of came out cut into pieces and then formed back. She came cut into
Very
pieces.
taboo to put 2 mirrors facing each other. So
No, she got cut into pieces and her body was reforming as she came out. It looked really creepy.
You realize the only reason that taboo exists is because things would go a bit crazy. They did it because one time they put a mirror up in your room opposite one you already had, and the effects were just so distorting that they couldn't allow it to happen. So it's only because of you that really.
It's how you summon the
lemons.
Yeah, honestly, actually, my
my
mom's bedroom has 2 mirrors facing each other.
Oh, that's
Really?
I don't
Like you're being serious?
Yeah, unfortunately, whenever I watch. No, not ghosts. I mean, I do hear banging every once in a while, but
a witch would never have that in their house.
Yeah, well, I hear banging sometimes, but I never figure out what it is. I just think it's
probably just a friendly ghost, like Casper.
I know you were using lemon as like a placeholder for a different word, but when you first said it, I first pictured like lemons being summoned. Then my brain went to something a little less literal, and then it went to really old and manky cars being like summoned.
How
because often they're
cars out
because
of what? Oh, I get it, like an old car.
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah.
Like a lemon. Yeah, like literally. So my brain went from literal to still literal but less literal. And then I was like, oh yeah, right, L, D, yeah, okay.
I believe I've ran all the way through it. I guess. I can join
You
the
can't-
party now.
You couldn't run any longer than half a kilometer without collapsing or needing a sugar break.
You know what, sir? That is true.
Blue, any news on when's the deadline for the form for
Have
Asgard?
you know?
I think they're gonna be posting and saying soon, and thank you for reminding me because I need to
Yeah.
actually still fill it out.
Everybody
I
who
mean,
hasn't
even
done
Evan
one.
turned his in, and that says everything you need to know.
It's very important to do it because it will influence, you know, the kind of the not the rules, but it will influence kind of the way, like the structure of the server, like what things are allowed, what things are enabled, etc. Very important.
Also, if the adding real planets gets voted and Nin doesn't add Pluto, I swear I will hit them. Because I literally
Do you want me
voted.
to hold them down while you hit them? Because I will.
I swear, because I
It's
literally
coming
voted.
over in like an hour, so we can do this today.
I literally voted for that because I wanted Blue to have her Pluto. I
Which
literally
was
voted.
very nice of you.
That's the only reason I voted. If not, I would have voted for no added planets. So, though custom planets would be cool, but
We're wanting like these Star Trek ones or something. Sorry,
Wars.
Wookie. You know I care about someone when I say sorry when I make jokes about their favorite thing. See?
yeah, I've never seen
Well,
you
you don't
make
care
jokes
about me
my
then.
favorite.
You don't have anything you like! We know Volky likes Star Trek. You literally don't like anything.
Blue, try making a joke about something I like because I want to hear what you can come up with.
Okay, so let's see. I would say something like, ooh, did you guys know that tonight we're going to the movies? We're gonna watch Mary Poppins. I heard that the Scarlet Witch is the newest Mary Poppins movie. See, it would be something like that. It's really not that good.
No, it is not that good.
It's like, no, that's horrible. I don't know your stuff that well, so that's harder.
Oh,
for me.
you know what? What that reminds me. Remember it wasn't a reboot. It was like a second movie to Mary Poppins that came out like a few years ago. The original actor for Mary Poppins was in that movie. I didn't realize it. That the end.
She's still alive?
Yeah, she's still alive. I think.
Jeez.
How did this snow boy manage to just kill me in one hit? You literally
you got a snow boy. You're so lucky. I wish I got a snow boy.
You know who I wish was still alive? The voice of Ursula.
Why is your why is your face so punchable?
Because that's how I made it.
She has a protection spell, courtesy of me.
And I'll punch you down.
If you punch it, you know what will happen? Your hand will get sores on it, and it will slowly, the bacteria will eat your hand away.
No, there's no bacteria in a protection spell. It's just a force.
Wait, I thought we were going with I thought we were going
You
with
indulge in the magic like you understand it.
I thought we were gonna go a little black magic too.
I mean, I could make it tase him.
Oh, there you go. See, I like that. I like your thoughts. Let's keep
gray.
on this. Let's keep on this thought process. Yes. I missed like every single shot. That was just flat out embarrassing.
I found.
Would you be able to use black magic to restore my youth? I'm old now.
I mean, if you want to use
but we won't. So
I've worked as a bakery for too many years.
Edie's not working in a bakery, right? Or is he?
Realize?
I don't even know. Is he working in a bakery right now?
Usually, TV black magic involves blood or something. So
I have some of Evan's blood. It's okay.
You know what? I feel like even though you don't, I somehow could believe that you do. I don't know why.
I talked to Janet, and she grabbed a tissue out of your trash can of a bloody nose that you had when you were 8.
That would be dry blood, though.
That's okay. No. I have a spell that makes it
Also, who keeps
like new again.
You are like, you normalize weirdness, and I don't like it.
I saw something kind of funny, and it was someone that had said, "Aha!" And then when someone says weird things, instead of saying like, that was strange. The person then says, that's a strange thing to say to me. And I thought that was really weird. And then I thought, man, I would hear that all the time if that was me. I would be the one. Oh, gosh, look at this person in front of me.
My dad. What I'm trying to say. I remember how I said random about how you can get an IV in your bone. I heard it hurts a lot.
Yeah.
As most. You know, one thing. You know what's interesting though, because when I actually think about it.
Oh, never mind. We.
No, you didn't.
It was just really funny timing. Bye, Galaxy.
When it comes to that, it's interesting you say that, because really, when you say weird things, it doesn't surprise me, and I don't think it's weird because your weirdness is normal to me. The reason I react with kind of a bit of like discontent is mostly because I look at it through the lens of other people who would not be as used to it. Like that's for me. So you could literally talk about a sack of potatoes on a roller coaster. That would not weird me out. But I would still, unfortunately, look at it through the lens of somebody else who would not understand our inside personality.
I don't understand why a sack of potatoes on a roller coaster would be weird to start with. There's nothing weird about that.
Of course.
Lou, what do you think bone marrow looks like?
Mean.
I picture it as white, chalky, like grits, like the consistency
what do I have to shut up
of grits.
For? Yeah.
Everything, Evan.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yellowy tone. Yeah, that's kind of like almost like a bread, like a gritty bread. I know it sounds kind of weird, but
yeah. Last night I had a dream, a Snowpiercer dream again, but it was completely incorrect, like usual. Every time I have a dream with a train, it's always incorrect, and I'm in the dream like, please change to look correctly. I just can't make it change.
Do you correct your dreams? Like, do you yell at the people in your dreams?
I can't. I mean, I yell at them because they're being annoying and they're being mean.
You should talk to the person. You should talk to the person that controls the dream. Go to their manager. Go all Karen on them.
Oh, and I tell the people in the dream that this isn't real. You're not real, and they just keep cursing and stuff.
Evan, I have something for you.
I don't. Do I want to even know?
Also, yes. You would not want me to come over to your house and sleep over because I'll just wake up. I'll just out of nowhere start screaming and cursing out of nowhere and sleep.
Evan, where is my secret Santa gift?
That's just really funny.
Oh, you know what? I will put it
nice job on the weight loss. I can see you've been working out.
I will put that secret Santa where you trust me. You will find it.
Yeah.
You won't see it, but you'll know where it goes.
Mm-hmm.
But seriously, you don't want me to sleep over at your house.
Oh, hi, Bo. Oh my God, do it! I always you and that every time. It both makes me laugh and annoyed at you. It's perfect.
If I were to sleep at your house, actually, I've never had screamed and cursed whenever I was sleeping at my sister's house, which is lucky because if I was there with the babe when the baby was there. And I started screaming.
Murder you.
Yeah. And I don't. Yeah. It's bloody murder, screaming and cursing and banging on the wall.
Yeah, I could see your sister not really being down with that.
Yeah.
She'd be like, magic? No.
I hate you and all your
Parents are used to it.
It's both funny.
Ready up, guys. Ready.
The cursing's new.
Why is M&M coming to Fortnite? Could Fortnite literally go like a day without introducing some other form of popular culture or a celebrity?
Here's the funny thing about it. Like, we know we were for a week limited in like what skins we could wear in different modes due to bad things like ammo, but yet we're going to introduce M&M into it, which is clearly also not really for 8-year-olds. So, like, it's just... And that's why Galaxy called that. It was really funny. Galaxy called that the Fortnite channel that day. Because it's like, well, wait, hold on. So we have to be careful what skins we wear, but yet you can introduce M&M to kids. Which, granted, I think all kids should know M&M, but that's me.
I do,
probably
too,
not
but
being the best parent.
It's for me. It's like if I had to rank the two, if I had to keep my child from seeing one thing and another, I would pick I would pick censoring Eminem over the other stuff Fortnite tried to shelter us from. I don't think that I find it personally very annoying how there is this narrative now everywhere you go, whether it's a video game, a TV show, where they will try and do something that thinks of the kids or is all sensitive, but or every single time they do that, there's always some kind of missing logic. They only do the things that people actually care about. It's not about keeping children safe or making them feel good or making sure they're not. Oh, bye, Magic.
I'm sorry, I gotta go.
See, Magic.
Oh,
First,
bye, Magic.
Yeah.
was it Evan? Did he scare you away?
No, laboratory or whatever Evan says.
Oh, the lava tree. Okay, we'll come back if you want. We'll be here a little bit.
I'm gonna go.
Actually, I say that. I can't believe the hour's almost up. All right, see you.
Bye.
Well, if that's the case, we should play after this one. We should do at least
Squad,
one.
I agree.
Look, good job on scaring them all away, Evan.
Woo! But yeah,
Now
like
we get
I
to
find
do
it.
a battle royale.
But I do find that I hate you.
At home or stalking us
I
or whatever.
I hate you, and I'm not kidding about it. But yeah, I hate how like video games.
I
and
love you, and
companies-
I'm not kidding about it.
Good. I appreciate that.
Somebody's got to tell you that.
Yeah, Evan, I agree with you. This trend is getting old. Like we have to. It's like every single video game now is going out of its way to be extra kid friendly.
But the problem as well is that it's not even really they're going extra kid friendly. They're going kid friendly in the only things people care about, because it's never, in my opinion, it's always an agenda. It's never about the let's keep kids safe. There's always some kind of agenda inside of it, and so it's like okay, so you will censor like ammo in Fortnite.
Something I can say that.
Go ahead.
Well, I'm American, so I'm a great person to say we can say a gun in a video game is too much, but yet we allow kids to have guns in the US.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of that mentality. It's like, are you really concerned that kids seeing guns is going to cause them to use them? Because if that was the case, you would have gun laws or stricter gun laws.
Yeah,
I'm not going to go either way on any of this.
But it's a very good point.
But it's the point of it's like, so you're going to blame a video game for this, but what's funny is these kids that do go out and commit these crimes, they're not even
and like in other countries
they
have gun laws.
Hold on, sorry, wait. Blue was just. What were you gonna say? Sorry, Sucker. I'll listen to you a sec. Blue was gonna say something else.
Well, it was more of like it's just the irony behind that, in the whole sense of it's sorry, you can't. It's all exactly what you said. It's all about what agenda does it fit. Does it fit my agenda to say that video games cause violence? It does? Okay, well then video games cause violence.
Yeah.
But wait, oh, you mean just having guns in general that they have access to is also bad? But see, that goes against my agenda, so we're not going to argue that one. I hate it. The hypocrisy in the U.S. specifically, but the hypocrisy in the world on this is just
it's kind of it's kind of unfortunately, and the worst part about it, which I really hate, is in a way it does kind of strengthen the argument against the W word. I don't agree with that movement either. I would like to emphasize, but there are some like elements of it where it's like, I see why some of them are against it, because like unfortunately this is a true example of it, because realistically, like, it's the same thing with Minecraft. It's like, so you're not going to allow, so I can kill a pig with a sword. I can go to a dimension that is literally an allegory for a prophetic underworld that has lava, floating mob heads, but I can't feed a parrot some chocolate. Okay, that makes a ton of sense.
Yep, fireflies might die to it, and it's like, I'm sorry, that's the most it's so, oh my gosh, you're right, it's just hypocrisy. It's like...
And it's like, the bees, they're going extinct. Oh, but should we now not allow bees to be killed in Minecraft, because bees could go extinct in real life, and they're very essential?
Mojang doesn't want to even see our freaking mob fights.
Oh my gosh, no, they don't.
it's like
no, they
you
really
know,
don't. But that's the point. It's a video game. It's a video game, and if you don't want your child to play a game that has weapons and kills things, then unfortunately that would include Minecraft, and that's for a parent to decide, not the game developers. And I felt that way very strongly about Fortnite. It's like, this is a shooting game. If this was a game about racing and cars, and all of a sudden we added guns to it, and now parents were upset, that would make sense. But this is literally a shooting game.
It's what it says on the tip.
You don't want
100%.
your child to play it, don't allow them to play it. If you allow them to play it, but only with certain skins, that's great. I think you're being a great parent for doing that. But that needs to stay with your family. You shouldn't be able to tell me what skins I can wear in this exact same
They're making the decisions for us. That's the problem.
It's so what's happening all over the U.S. or not the well, specifically the U.S., but all over the world. When I saw that they did that, I just like put my head down, like, oh gosh, now Fortnite is also caving. Soon it'll be GTA, but you can't run over anyone. You can't shoot anyone. You can't, and it's like, but people have the choice to play the game or not. They have the ability to allow their kids to play the game or not. But why should your mom tell my mom what I can do? Oh, that's right, I'm an adult.
It's
like, and this is the thing. You're adults. It's like, jeez.
My first ever, and this is something I want to point out as well, like Fortnite, I don't even see Fortnite as a game that's violent. I see it as a cartoon. It is literally clearly not real. There are some games that look very realistic, and there's a reason they're very highly rated. Like, for example, when I was a little kid,
honestly,
I went around to my...
thing that even makes me remotely consider Fortnite violent is the guns and the explosives. There's not even blood in this game.
I was going to quickly just say, like,
there's not.
Sorry.
Sorry, no. Sorry.
When I was younger, when I was like 7 years old, I went round to a friend's house and they were playing Call of Duty. It was an adult game. It was 18 rated. It's 18 rated in the UK. We have a slightly different rating to the US, but it's basically the highest rating. And my mother found out, and she was very unhappy because the parents did allow, and they were slightly older. Some of them were. The other one was, I think, the youngest was, I think, 9, and then the eldest was like 14. So they were all clearly like playing together. And she just said, like, I'm sorry, but like I don't let him play those games. And she said, well, I let them play it, and there's nothing wrong. She's like, I know that, and that's absolutely fine. I've got no problems with that, but I don't want my son. And honestly, I did get to play adult games when I was older, but I was only 7 years old, and that was a genuinely violent game, and it was my mother's choice.
No, and see, good job, Mom. Literally, good job, Mom.
Yeah, there was nothing.
Didn't write the company and tell them that they should remove it. It's like, you have to say it, and I've actually seen moms say, but children will sneak around and play it anyway, and it's like, oh, I'm sorry you can't control your kid. Because my kid will listen to me and they understand my concerns. And when they are a little bit older, or they're of age, or an age that we can have a very, honest talk about what this is and understand the difference between reality and not reality and all that.
Absolutely.
Then my child will be able to, or teen at the time, whatever, be able to play it too. But why should your fear for a game for your child dictate what my child is allowed to play with? Because like you said, the other parents were in different situations.
Well, what it does, there's several things that kind of go with that. The first thing I want to really point out as well is that, as you say, like, these games, you make a conscious choice to play them. And yeah, absolutely, my mother was a very good parent. So if no meant no and yes meant yes. So if she told me not to play something or not to do something, I didn't even have to question it. That was 100%.
I was the same.
I was a very boring kid.
I was the same for things like that, and part of it, I will say, was due to not wanting to get caught, because I did respect my parents and I did respect how they felt on things. And the other part too was, my mom knows me really well and knows what I can handle and can't handle better than I do most of the time. And so if my mom thinks that this one is not okay, then it's probably not okay.
Absolutely.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Like,
no.
I don't understand why any of this is issues with people, but it is.
The first ever game I played as an adult, or not as like an adult game, I should say, was when I was 11, and that was a game that was Watch Dogs, and we had talked about it. I had told her. it was a very and actually the game was even more adult than looking at it now as an adult. There was actually even more adult content than I could have ever imagined that went over my head when I was younger. So I actually, even that game, I played at a very young age considering the stuff that was in it. But we had reasonable conversations about it. My mother held off on allowing me to play GTA for the longest time. And if I'm being completely honest, so the reason I was able to play that was Tom started playing that. I was 14 at the time, and she didn't mind me playing a lot of adult games, but GTA was always kind of the big one because of how unholds barred it was. And I just said, look, Mum,
If you asked me 2 years ago if I would be playing GTA 5 with Skade, and 2 years into the future, I would have thought you're crazy.
Yeah,
said the same thing, Dusty.
But when I was younger. When I was younger, I said to my mother, I said, look, like, I understand GTA is kind of, you know, that one game that you don't really want me playing, even now. But I said, but Tom is playing it a lot, and I really don't want to miss out on that. And so after some honest conversation, she said, well, I let you play these other games, and you're very good. And she knew that I always respected that it's not content I could ever repeat. So if I was at a dinner party, I couldn't quote the game word for word, and if it was like a graphic scene or something. So I knew the difference between reality and fiction. I knew what was okay in those games and what wasn't okay. The stuff that you could talk about versus so. Because of that, I was able to play that game even at the age of 14, which is still 4 years too young, like, on the rating. Yeah. But everybody has a conscious choice, and this goes into my second point. When video game companies start, like, making the decision for you, what it's actually doing, if we really think about it, and I know this is kind of almost a crazy thing to say, but I feel like it's still apt, it actually takes away our ability to think for ourselves in a lot of ways. It's like, the best thing about humans...
parents be parents.
Yeah, like the best thing about humans is we're autonomous. We're able to make decisions on our own. There are things that we have to, there are parameters we have to follow in accordance with all laws and all things. But the great thing is, for the longest time, and even right now in some areas, we get to decide that. Do I want my kid playing that game? Well, no, there's a lot of, really sexual content in there and he's too young. Okay, I'm not gonna let him. Do I want to play that? Like, do I think I don't really like the idea of animal cruelty, and that there's a lot of cartoon violence that depicts that. Well, I just won't play that. But what's happening is that it's like video games are making these decisions for us,
like
and so
Minecraft,
we're no longer.
The thing about a game like Minecraft, you don't even have to kill animals if you don't want to.
Well, that's the thing,
and you can tell your small child, that is very young and playing it, that hey, you know what, we're not going to do that, okay? And let me explain to you why.
I just feel like in this day and age, we are being told what is okay and what is not okay. Whereas before, we were given the stuff as it was, completely uncensored, and we got to decide what we did with that. Here's this video game. It's got a lot of violence. It's got a lot of shooting in it. You can run over an old lady. Oh, I'm not going to play it. That sounds quite distressing. Here's this other game. It has farm animals, and you can simulate what a farm is like. Oh, that sounds more like my type of game. Like, everybody had an individual choice, and so if you played a game and you realized, it said there was murder in it, but I didn't like the murder, that's your fault. You picked up the game.
I feel like it's
but now it's like it feels like now the content is being altered for us, and we're not able to make these informed decisions.
Blown out of proportion, and like these certain people who are like activists, I guess, are just blowing it out of proportion and making it a bit out to be this horrible problem.
There's more to it too, in the sense of it's more like in that household, that family, that mom, that dad might believe that that it is immoral. It's literally going against their religion. It's going against what they feel makes people good or bad, and so they will make. So if someone gets in a position where they can make decisions for the game, that is not like playing the game themselves, but they feel it's wrong that you, Dusty, play Grand Theft Auto because morally that is wrong due to their religion. That is scary to me, because we have people making decisions left and right in the US on their morals and not on what the actual people need or want. And it's so this bleeds into that. They actually they're like, it's like a river that flows both ways on that one. Both are very bad, but one can lead to that other one so quickly.
Well, I feel like
I don't know if you heard Volky trying to talk.
Oh, sorry.
I gotta go. I'll put something. I'll see you. Back.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good. Dusty, do you really quickly want to do a trio? Me, you, and Evan?
Sure.
Okay.
Nice. Let's do it. Okay.
I'm on my way back, so give me a second to get back.
Oh, Schultzy is still in the party. Are you able to kick him?
When I get back, I'm not back yet.
Sorry.
I'm still
Sorry.
I'm still connecting.
Okay. No, apologies.
When I get back, I will change it. And
but
if
I feel
Bulky's
like
still there, I can kick him.
But I feel like people. Oh no, he's gone now.
I'm not even
I
back
feel
yet,
like-
so.
I just feel like right now we're in kind of this era, this kind of culture now where
It still
it's
says Team
people-
Rumble for me.
I'm clicking it. I'm
she'll
clicking as fast as I
she'll
can.
change it.
There you go. Okay.
I feel like we exist in this culture now where decisions are being made for us, and I feel like we're almost being babied. It's like before I can even decide if I think what I'm about to look at is appropriate, there's already somebody out there going, oh god, there's too much, oh god, there's suicide ideation, oh god, there's this thing, oh god, there's that thing. And it's like, well, hold on, I will decide if I am offended by this or not. I don't need you to say it's offensive or it's really bad to watch or view this thing. Let me do that myself, and if I'm offended, I will decide that. And I think that it's the same with everything. I wouldn't run into a shop because I didn't like oranges and tell people, don't buy that orange, it didn't taste very good, I didn't like how the orange tasted, you have to peel it and eat it. Like, no, customers will buy the orange, and if they like it or they don't like it, then... And that's the other thing. If you don't like oranges, you're not going to go into a shop and buy an orange, are you? It's the same with video games. If you don't like the fact that there's murder and death in a video game, well, then you're not going to buy the video game. And I feel like we're being babied now, where we're having content removed to appease people and to make people feel better. It's like, no,
That's
you have
welcome
to actually.
To the U.S. right now, literally.
Well, it's scary
Books.
because
Books have
yeah.
nothing to do with anything. Books. There's a book on girls who can code that has been removed from states.
Wow.
I don't. Because someone is offended by it. It's like,
it's mind blowing. It's like
Remember,
what you
guys,
actually...
this is not Rumble. Sorry, just giving a reminder.
Yeah, that's of course.
Okay.
Shall we go greasy?
Yeah, we can do greasy.
I feel like
right, if I sound like I had doubt in my voice, it wasn't. I was looking
okay.
at myself.
I feel
I'm actually not that familiar with greasy. I rarely use Severlane here, so
no problem. I feel like what video game companies and just companies in general need to do is lead by example. Here is the game. This is what the game is. You play it. Oh, you didn't like it? That's your problem. Mm-hmm. Other millions of others like
Give
it.
triggers like seizure warnings.
Well, and the best part is
this game has violence. This game. Oh wait, silly me. They already do that.
And that's my favorite part.
Literally already do all of that.
People think trigger warnings are like the new way of doing things. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with trigger warnings. I'm not. But trigger warnings are not this new.
Scale came out, we've been doing that.
Ever since the dawn of movies, the dawn of video games, there has always been some kind of organization or company that is in charge of creating these ratings, and they decide what audience would be suitable to view it, and it tells you what things are in it. So if there's anything in there that might upset you, you know not to watch it, or rather you watch it, but you know those things, so when it comes up, it doesn't surprise you or upset you. And now it feels actually quite patronizing that video games will decide now for you what is and isn't appropriate. There is no I don't think
Fortnite really went a little too far with
you can't standardize
their latest. And it sucks because too it's like, oh, my first thought was, oh, they must be out of beta. They're having to appease somebody. They must be out of beta.
And it's the fact that we are even having this conversation is what makes me sad too, because this shouldn't even be a conversation. This shouldn't be happening, period. We should just be enjoying the games. And it's like with artists or comedians, they have to now be careful what they do or say. And it's like, no, they're artists. They should be able to put out what they do.
You can choose to listen to it. And if you're listening to a radio station that plays it and you don't agree with that, you can talk to the radio station. Because they're the ones that control it, but you don't talk to the artist.
No, it's exactly, and I feel like, and that's the thing, and people, I don't think people want to hear this, but you can't standardize or create a status quo for what is or isn't okay, what is suitable and what isn't suitable. You can't. For every 10 people who think that murder is a horrible thing in a video game, there will also be another 100 who aren't bothered by it. You can't standardize it across the board. Well, I didn't like murder, so now it's not allowed ever. Go on.
I was thinking about that watching the Five Nights at Freddy movie last night. I was thinking about that or yesterday because I've never played the game. I watched Rosie stream it a few times here and there. Like nothing by any means that I would say I'm familiar with the game. But I never understood why it was so like do not talk about it.
It's literally like cancel culture but for video games.
It is, and now I'm sitting here going, why were people not allowed to talk about? Like, I don't understand. I actually did not play the game, partly due to hearing about how horrible it is to kids and blah blah blah, and just to find out it's literally not. By the way, I liked the movie. It was a good movie. I actually am planning on playing the game now.
Five Nights at Freddy's, the thing that now I think it's interesting because Five Nights at Freddy's, how I'd always heard of it from a gamer's perspective. I've never played the game myself. I've seen lots of gameplay of it though, so I know exactly what's in it. The biggest thing about Five Nights at Freddy's originally that bothered people, and it wasn't even it was a bother, it was more just kind of it was something that people were told about before going into it, is there are jump scares. That's what it's known for. It's known for out of nowhere you'll be doing something and a horrifying animatronic will. But it's not like it's not an offensive thing. It's not an offensive game.
I didn't find it any more
taboo.
jump scary than other things. I just like think it's weird that certain things like that, and as we know, because we all came from an old place, that
they would be
could not even say the words. Yeah, and I just had to assume, okay, well they know what they're talking about. Clearly, this is that bad or whatever. And I think again, it's exactly what you just said, which is the having that ability to taken away from you because someone feels, and I don't mean by someone by that particular person. I'm just saying, like people in general, like will feel they know better than you would.
It's exactly,
and it's like, but how many kids? How many people didn't get to hear, talk about it that would have loved to talk about it versus the number of people that might have actually gotten jump scared by a conversation? I mean, honestly, because it is the biggest thing is the jump scare.
Absolutely.
In case anyone wants a bush.
If I tied somebody to a chair and forced them to play it, then that would be really wrong of me because they may not have liked the jump scares. But talking about a video game and playing a video game are two very different things.
That was me. I was like, I probably sounded really stupid because I'm like, I don't get it. Where's the scary? Where's the part of this with the horror? Now, granted that the whole idea of what it's behind, that's definitely a little more, teeny kind of theory on that being the whole, security guard, these dead kids, control the machines, blah blah. And it's like, okay, so I definitely can see. But at the same time, the most you can do is talk about it because you can't replicate it. It's jump scares.
Yeah, you have to.
You want to talk the mother of jump scares? A creeper!
Well, and also the best part about the game as well, and this is the thing that people also forget, is with a jump scare, the thing about a jump scare is it's only scary once, and then the novelty of it goes away. If you know there's jump scares in a movie, you can rewatch it and know exactly where they go.
I'm going to blow this up, by the way, so just because nobody gets scared. So, yeah, and that's just it. Riley had told me, Mom, there's jump scares, and I was like, oh. So I was a little more looking out for them, I guess you could say. But like,
you were more on guard.
I was just like, and you know me, I love horror movies. Personally, I think Coraline is scarier in some sense than that was.
It's more and I think Coraline is scarier. If anything, I think jump scares aren't scary at all. Jump scares are more of a oh, you got me there. It's more of a shock value. I think that what makes a movie or any content scary are the themes that go with it. Coraline was horrifying because it's a mother who manipulated and surveilled children and then lured them with their favorite things and then trapped them forever. And what was even more creepier is finding out that Coraline was not even the first person to be a victim of it. Like that is scary. Like that kind of thought process, and there's a lot of realism in it. But that's exactly it. I think that what we're losing a lot of individuality now as a culture. We're losing. We're now deciding what is and isn't offensive. It's like, well, who's we? I'm not involved in that. I don't think
that's what I say. And it's same with like all these crazy laws that have been made here, not here where I live, but here in the US lately. It's like, but like, who's making them? Because here's the great thing, and I don't remember where I read this or heard this, but I love it. If you have very opposite sides of a party, or even three separate sides of a party, and you guys are having to come together to make a law or to make something, if you all three leave unhappy, you've done a good job. If one person leaves very happy and the other one is unhappy, it's not balanced. And
Yeah.
it's kind of like that with this. It's like, do we leave shooting skins in a shooting game? Yes, we do. But do we also now say, hey, but you know what? This is no longer recommended for 8-year-olds. We're now going to say 12. There you go. That's the compromise. It's okay.
Yeah,
well, let's give parents a little more knowledge on it and not take away. Well, I'm still not happy. I think that skin is still inappropriate. Okay. Well, I still think shooting games shouldn't have to have it spelled out. Okay.
It's even worse. It's and the worst part about that is that's a very common sense kind of approach to it. But unfortunately, like they can now say, well, you're a part of the problem though. You're okay with this if you don't agree with us. So they kind of use that against you in a lot of ways. Okay, you just don't care about other people's feelings then. No, I do. I just don't think this is really a step we need to take.
Does someone want this? It's a jetpack. Oh, sorry, I didn't know you guys.
That's okay. Oh god, sorry. I didn't need to kill that guy, but I didn't know.
Okay. Where in the world did these guys come from? I killed one guy, ran off that way. Did you guys
They were very
two?
yeah. They were very spread across.
Okay, I had the third one then.
Yeah, there's a
I followed one the opposite direction, and we're all talking, so I didn't even know you guys. I didn't know you're killing until I ran back over here.
There's a suppressed assault rifle if any of you want it. Sorry,
I'll take
I just wanted to
that.
say that.
Yeah, no, I had a blue one, so.
Well, and I think but that's the thing. Like the argument there is very good. But
you can use those flashes if there's not a half shield.
But we get dragged into these categories now, though. That's the problem. It's like there's no longer everything in the world is very gray, and I think every opinion has a large varied spectrum. There is no I'm this but not that. You're that but not this. Everybody there's always layers to a person's opinion on something. And so it's like nowadays there is no such thing as that. If I don't agree that Fortnite should censor certain skins that have shooting on them, I'm now just somebody who's okay with violence being shown to vulnerable children.
See, and that's where you get a mass group to agree with people on things they normally wouldn't agree with because they don't now want to be seen as someone that, well, clearly then you're okay with children getting killed. It's like the whole Mojang thing that upset me so much. Oh, you're not for chat reporting, then you must be a groomer. No, I'm not. I just don't believe how they came up with that was the best idea.
Yeah.
But it's that way it's the same here. Oh, you think it's okay that XYZ happens? Nope. Never said that. But that has nothing to do with what I do think. So
and that's the thing, and again, and that kind of feeds into my argument that like individualism is disappearing now. It's like somebody can say that game's really offensive. It's like, maybe, but what do you think of the game though? But I don't care what I think. The game's offensive to people, right? But do you like the game? Well, maybe, but so do you enjoy playing the game? Yeah, but it's offensive. Okay, but are you in your own home? Yeah. Are you playing the game in your own personal time? Yes. Are you forcing anybody to play it? No. So then why not enjoy the game? And that's how I see it with everything. It's like
with music, it's like comedy specials, all of it.
It's like you're not allowed to.
But when you're the one
enjoy
offended, it's like, no, nobody needs to ever see that. Nobody should ever be laughing at that. But when you're not the one offended, it's like, why are you trying to tell me what I can watch?
Exactly.
And you have to be the one that's offended and go, you know what? I took great offense to that. I will not be watching that again. But you know what? If somebody else finds that funny, okay.
And you've not heard this opinion from me, Circuit, but I think you've heard me say this one before, Blue. It's like cancel culture has now empowered people to do that. You know what we did to people? You know what we do to people who act like that, who say that because they don't like something that nobody else can? You know who those people are? Toddlers. And you know what we would do to toddlers? We would discipline them and say, okay, well, little Timmy, you're being very selfish right now, and I want you to go and think about why you have been like this. But now Julia, who's 32 from California, can decide, oh, you know what? I didn't like that. So now you are clearly okay with the problem if you also like that thing. So it's like we've managed to empower and make these people the most loud voices in our society, and they get to be the ones to decide what we can and can't enjoy. I just think it's despicable. This is kind of how we're falling as a nation, and it's like I don't speak. I used to be very open with everybody about how I felt on things and my opinions,
As a
but
race, a human race.
a human race. Like,
this isn't even like it's really bad in the U.S. right now, but I know the U.K. it's also really bad in, and you know,
yeah,
like,
it is. Not many people know like what my real opinions on a lot of things are, and the reason for that is because I don't know who's going to misunderstand me, who's going to then suddenly put me in a box of, okay, so you're a racist then. And I'm not saying any of my views even correlate to that. But again, the fact that I even have to specify that, I was just saying, like, I don't want anybody to misinterpret. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize that was the guy you were shooting at. I'm really sorry.
I've been like picking off like 10 at a time,
I know,
all the way
there was
down to
there's
like
another
10
one in the.
HP.
There's another one in the background, and I
Wow.
I confuse him for some. I'm really sorry.
You know,
I
I
hate
was like, I was literally chiseling at that all the way.
I
Oh
know.
my
I'm really sorry.
He doesn't sound very sorry to me, does he?
Shut up. It was that one over there I was confusing.
Liar!
No.
Show me. Show me.
That one.
I don't see it.
The one
Show me.
over there. I hate you.
That's not even in the same realm.
I know, it was the angle.
Do we want to attack these guys or no?
I don't even know.
I say we wait a minute.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry. There was a lot of people moving around.
Even
in the background over
Dusty
there.
was standing back. Mm-hmm.
And then I went to shoot the guy.
I was like
shooting
in my
at again,
head
and
going,
then-
because I've been doing the math, and I was like, one more. Because I was having to hit it for like 10.
Yeah,
because
I
I was
know.
so far away and my gun was just not.
I apologize. I genuinely
Whatever.
did just. I just genuinely did like instinctively shoot that person. I was trying to shoot the other person behind, and I saw him on my screen pop up again, and I just immediately instinctively shot him. I apologize.
He stole my kill, driver.
Oh,
But not just any kill. A kill I had been milking for
I
like.
know. I apologize.
It's like for him to like, I had a whole monologue. He had been talking,
wow.
and I was thinking, it's okay. I'm just sitting here chilling, listening. Slowly be, you know.
Update my Fortnite before esports.
At least I feel bad for it. At least I actually genuinely am sorry. I know you'll deal with a lot of people who wouldn't even acknowledge
That's
that.
true.
I immediately realized my mistake and apologized, and still am apologizing profusely. I'm sorry for stealing him.
My internet's going crazy. I just hit 80 megabytes a second on a real download.
But yeah, like, not many people know, like, my actual opinions on things, because I don't want people to put me in this category that doesn't exist in my head, or one that I don't even consider relevant.
Evan
So
is
I'm very...
extremely sexist. That's the only category
I'm
I need for him.
gonna go leave the ball because I do not want it used against me.
Yeah.
That is the
But I
only
just-
category I need to put you in, Evan.
Well, that's the thing, though.
GTA.
It's like I don't know who to kind of like. I don't know who to fully open my opinions up to anymore. Like, so on the internet, I'm very careful what I say. I used to say everything I felt, and I said it without any shame or any kind of even like second thought, because that's what you could do. Not even like 7 years ago. And now it feels like we live in an age now where you have to be so careful what you say, because somebody will misinterpret it, or someone will take your own personal views and run with it and try and ruin your life over it. And it's like, and that honestly really terrifies me, and it is a very anxious time to live in. Like, there are only, I can count on one hand how many people know my actual unfiltered opinions and hear my unfiltered jokes, because I just don't know who to really trust with that, unfortunately.
Fair enough. The world is a crazy place nowadays.
It is. Skade have a very good idea of how I feel about things, and, you know, my good friends do, but, like, general people, or people who I'm on kind of only a first name basis with, not at all.
I see some fighting up here.
Fair enough.
I don't see where
I
it
think
is yet, but I can hear it.
Or if I think my kill steal has affected the flow of conversation, I apologize.
No, you just really chatty today.
Oh, great. That's a great day to...
I just feel very strongly.
Great day to wake up on is when Evan's chatty. Knew I should have slept in more, even though I only woke up at 3:33.
Hey, good time to wake up.
Yeah, I posted it too.
Oh, that's cool. I've got to look over there. I have to go the second this game is over, by the way.
Oh, good.
Yep, I'm gonna talk to my dad.
Oh no, you never get to catch a break, do you? You never get to actually like be there for the start.
This is
of
a good
Fortnite
time
Alpha.
for me. No, never. Well, partly because I was talking to my dad, but like
Yeah.
this is just a really good time because I've got to go make something to eat too. So it's kind of like
Oh,
killing
yeah,
two
no, I
birds with
understand.
one stone. Yeah.
I don't have an issue with it or anything. I was more just like
The
highlighting.
outcast time is just so bad for me because we used to have this half-hour break, but now we don't really have that anymore. So
Well, no,
now
but
the
the
half-hour
half-
break is to me now. There's someone here.
Well, the awkward part is the half-hour break used to be like we used to have a half-hour. We used to
I'm
start
fighting,
at
by the way.
9.
I don't know if you can
Coming.
hear me.
Nice
They're
circuit.
gonna have. I see they've got friends.
One of them's not.
There's my
Oh
dad.
god. Oh no, there's a skeleton there. The half an hour break.
I've got 1 HP. I have to try to heal Dusty.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Try to keep him off me, Dusty, if you can. I've got 3 more seconds.
Thanks.
Sorry. Did you get him,
Nice job. Okay.
Dusty?
They're down. They're dead.
Okay. Thank you. All right, I'm healing up
Yeah,
Evan
we,
really quick.
when
I
we
have 1
start-
HP. I'm like, this is not gonna go very well.
I still have
There's only one
38
person left.
shield.
Oh,
when
nice.
when we
Nice job,
started
Dusty.
Fortnite
Really good
Alpha,
job.
it used to be at 4 p.m. EST, and the half-hour break would get us up to 4:30, and now we start at 4:30. I think is the awkward thing. Like it's like the half-hour moved up to
Yeah,
the time.
but it's
we would
okay because
officially start.
I like playing here with that like Dusty more, you know.
Oh no, yeah, same. I agree.
There's
It's
only
very
one more
important.
person, guys. One more.
Yeah. Oh right. Gosh, yeah, there is. Nice. All right.
You're gonna be
I'll
a
make
solo,
sure.
so
I'll make sure you get this one, Blue, as a bit of a.
I'm good.
No, I do really want to show you.
I
I'm
have
very
3
strong.
limbs. It's not like I don't have any. That one, you know how it is though when you work hard for one.
No, of
you know.
course, absolutely. That I'm very, very strong principled. So I just have to show that I am very I am a man of my word. I'm not, I'm not just saying
Or
it.
a
I'm not
woman
just
of your
apologizing.
word. You know.
I'm not. Wow. I actually is a much more progressive thing to say though. Well done. Very diverse.
What?
Too many
Thank
men.
you. Well, that's the
2
truth.
men. There's already 2 men in this call. That's already really bad. Like we need to cut that down to 3 women, 1 man. I think balance things out.
Yeah, I
Dusty,
would like that.
Dusty, were your parents born outside of the U.S.?
No.
Ah, diversity card. We can't use that.
My parents were outside the U.S. though.
I found him. It's a bot.
Just kill him.
Oh, so
Mom's family comes from the Netherlands.
I was wielding my pickaxe when I saw him. I immediately switched to my pickaxe.
I
and couldn't
actually got the
instinctively shoot
kill.
him. Yeah, nice job.
Dusty.
I'm a man of my word.
And I picked up a crown in the match, so I have the crown.
Yep, so, we have a crown win, which now means for the emote. So, all right, well, I have to go, Dusty. I'm not going to be here in the call for New Year outro. But Evan, you will say extra ringers for me, right?
I will.
Okay.
Yes, I will.
All right, I have to go. Bye, guys. I'll see you in a little bit. Bye.
Hey, thank you all for watching. This has been me, Dusty Circuit, here at some Fortnite with Skade. If you liked what you saw, remember to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you want to see my next videos, be sure to hit the bell for notifications. Peace out.
Peace out. Ring.